mountain is high. Your dad is rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, yeah, you're gonna wake up singing, and then you'll spread your wings and fly to the sky. But until that morning, there's nothing that could harm you. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Don't you cry. Don't you cry. Hello, everyone. My name is First Lady Fuller, and I was tasked to give the very first presentation for our Black History Month program this week. And this selection that I sung for you is from the 1957 musical Porgy and Bess. This is a tribute to Ella Fitzgerald, who was the queen of jazz. Good afternoon again. Imagine a homeless 15-year-old girl in 1934 standing on the stage of the famous Apollo Theater for amateur night. She was trembling. Her legs were shaking so hard she could barely stand. She originally intended to dance, but there was already a local act, so she decided to sing a song instead. That girl was Ella Fitzgerald. She sang Objects of My Affection, won the $10 first prize, and in those few minutes, she didn't just win a contest, she changed the trajectory of American music forever. Ella's career took off when she joined the Chick Webb Orchestra. By 1938, she was a national star with the hit A Tisket, a Tasket. But Ella wasn't just a pop singer, she was a musical pioneer. When the big band era began to fade, Ella pivoted. She didn't just keep up with the complex rhythms of bebop, she mastered them. She turned her voice into an instrument, using a scat singing type to mimic the improvisational horns of jazz legend Dizzy Gillespie. She proved that a vocalist could be just as technically proficient as any trumpeter. In the 1950s and 60s, Ella began her legendary songbook series. She recorded works for Cole Porter, Irving Berlin, and Gershwin. These recordings became the gold standard. They didn't just showcase her 3-octave range and flawless dictation, they preserved the great American songbook for future generations. Despite her immense talent, Ella faced the harsh realities of the Jim Crow era discrimination. She was often barred from performing at top venues because she was Black. However, she broke these barriers with grace and with a little help from friends like Marilyn Monroe, eventually becoming the very first African-American woman to win a Grammy Award. In conclusion, by the end of her life, Ella Fitzgerald had won 13 Grammys and sold over 40 million albums. She also received a Presidential Medal of Freedom. Yet for all of those accolades, she remained humble. She once said the only thing better than singing is a little bit more singing. She taught us that beauty can be found in a single note and that persistence can turn a nervous girl at the Apollo into the first lady of song. Her voice remains a timeless reminder of the power of pure, unadulterated joy. Thank you. Now we'll turn this worship back over to the man of our pastor.
Amen, amen.